Basically, on this boss, do you see the blue circle that he's in? I'm going to be tanking him in there to start with.
Yeah?
We're going to accrue stacks, and I think it actually is just me on normal that accrue stacks. And that will be sort of the timer for when I swap will be around 20 stacks or after a tidal, I think it's called a tidal wave. In which case you will notice like a bubble of water around, like on the ground. Everyone needs to soak it. If you do not stand in it, you will probably die because it does a shit ton of damage.
Sorry.
Everyone needs to stand in the bubble.
Yeah, it's not really a probably, it's you will die.
It looks more like a jacuzzi. It looks like little shitty bubbling water.
He purposely will not heal you if you don't stand in it.
That in full play,
I can't heal
it will
anyway.
kill you.
And what will happen is once we get to around 20 stacks, or after a tidal surge, if we prefer to do it every tidal surge, is I will move him out of the circle, which then swaps from frost damage to nature damage. And I'll start accruing stacks of that. Whenever we move him in and out, he will summon 4 water elemental adds. These have to be picked up by the off tank, so in this case Panda, and taken away from Hydros to be killed. Because when they die, they drop a little pool of water, kind of like Sanguine, except he heals the boss for 5% of his health per second per pool. That's a lot of healing. So
Yes.
as soon as the ads come up, it will be Panda's job to have some kind of AoE threat generator, and then just, say for example I'm tanking him here, it'll just be to go stand over where, like over here with them, just so they're not underneath the boss.
Okay.
Other than that, it's just stand in the tidal wave, DPS the boss, kill the ads when the ads are off. It's not the most difficult fight in the world. I'm not sure if there is periodic damage to the rest of the group. I believe there is, but it's not terrible. So yeah, do we have any questions before we go for a first poll?
And in tidal wave, don't panic.
Yeah.
You mentioned something about switching after stacks.
Yeah.
20 stack.
So when you're tanking the boss, you have you'll get up to basically infinite stacks, but at 20 is kind of when you pull him out of the pool. Obviously, if your healers can manage it, it's fine. Technically, that is supposed to be a tank swap mechanic, but honestly, in normal and with my gear, it is a solo tank mechanic.
Okay.
So you don't really need to worry about that for now. But generally speaking, it's just 20 stacks is the indicator of I'm taking a lot of damage now. Move him out of the circle.
Okay.
That's all it is. Okay. Let's do a quick little ready check, make sure everyone's ready.
Do I just stand off to the side then and wait for ads?
I mean, you can still hit the boss. Don't worry.
Okay.
You'll see when the boss comes out of the circle that you should get ready for ads.
Okay.
And if need be, I can try and call it out for you, but I'll probably forget.
Yeah, I don't have DBM to like alert me or anything.
Hello.
He's probably not going to talk much because he's being whipped by his girlfriend.
Guten Tag.
Guten Morgen. Wie geht's?
Okay, everyone. I think everyone's in the Discord. So, are we ready to go? Any other questions?
No real questions.
Fair enough. Right. Pull in 10. I'll be tanking him roughly here-ish. You can bull bust whenever, though, if sometimes bull bust. Doesn't make much difference. Sorry, he will also do one other mechanic called Water Tune, which is he will target a random person to be in the bubble, and you just have to break them out of it. This is his tidal wave, it's this bubbling thing in the back.
Back on what?
Back in the water.
Yeah. So there's a little like I said, it's a little bubbling pit. It is not the easiest thing in the world to see. Luckily,
No,
no one died.
it wasn't.
No, it wasn't
Yeah.
that much damage.
If you have particle density on high, it's easy to see.
Okay, so I'll be pulling him out now.
Okay.
When in doubt, make sure to pull out. And there's the ads. Try and move, if you can, try and kill them away from the boss. If that just means 2 at a time, that's absolutely fine. But just whatever you do not drop their corpses on the boss. Stack to the title there. And there you are, that is literally the entire point. You just have to do that 2 or 3 times. Okay, Panda, I'll be moving him back in about 5 seconds.
Tidal wave right at the wall.
1.
So,
If you're me, I'm just going to roll disenchant on everything.
my computer could not handle how close I was to all those particles, and I crashed.
Oh.
Oh, that was interesting. Loading back
So
in.
a few times just to remind people. Who are we summoning? Oh, Matt needs to do something.
I got a chest guard. That's nice. And Cyclone as well, congrats.
Congratulations, guys.
Isn't anything for me, so that's it.
Matter, you
That's
use
not
10
gonna be-
ammo?
Yeah. Well, not already, but he buys them in like stacks of 10k, and then
That's
like
funny.
he
I feel like
refreshes them like every other. Because the thing is, on average in a mythic dungeon, I think he goes through like 3,000 bullets.
Well, bullets, yeah. I have a few arrows, but...
I will just quickly explain, just on the off chance we are able to summon him. This boss is relatively straightforward. I will stand with him facing this way. Everyone else will not stand in front of him. And basically, you just whack him. Eventually, he'll do a turn where he spins around. He does a full 360. His start point is completely random each time, and that will jet you back. So you either run around with it, almost always, and basically to avoid just being yeeted into the water.
Please, no!
And then periodically he will submerge himself, and on each of the 3 little platforms. Okay, we can do it. That's fine.
Oh, does that start it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So no one else get out from in front of the boss.
What
unless
about
you're-
me?
You stay with me. Everyone else move to the side.
I didn't realize that started it. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Yeah. Again, you can bloodlust whenever here. So he will do a little whirl here where he knocks people back, but that's fine. Whatever you do, don't stand in the water and summon all the frenzies. That's a lot of extra damage you don't need.
Right. Sorry.
That's all good. Yeah, I didn't really have much time to explain stuff, so
My bad.
sorry. It's fine.
And don't stand in that thing.
So that is half of the mechanics. Here is obviously the spin and the knockback. When he submerges, the 3 little islands around us are all going to have ads on. The tanks should take the guardians, or the aggro of the guardians, because they're melee, and everyone else should be DPSing the ranged mobs on the islands.
There is just so much chaos. I have no idea what's happening.
Sorry. I think this is the first time pretty much most of this group has ever seen this boss fight, so or at least in the long run. Okay, So we have 2 more ambushes left. And that is the fight. I think he submerges one more time, realistically, but that is the fight.
You can
again-
levitate to get across the water a bit easier.
So again, don't stand in front of him if you can avoid it. He'll be coming back up in 5 seconds, and then it's the same thing. If you want Panda, you can tank this. So I'll let you talk. Yeah, it's just making sure you don't get blasted into the water, and avoiding the spam that you get.
I don't know why he turned on me.
Well, with the spout, sorry. Its directional, its starting direction is entirely random. But yeah, this is the fight. It's not the most exciting thing in the universe. But it is also an optional boss.
I have no fucking clue what the hell's going on God.
I'm with you.
I'm
It's
just...
okay, just click Prayer of Healing. If I do.
Just
Just
slap the
saving
things,
up
don't
the
get hit by
heals, like-
things.
The only advice I could generally give for avoiding the spout and the world punching in the water is stand as close to him as you can. Obviously, if you're like a hunter archetype, you need to stand a minimum distance, but I think you'll find regardless. Because then he doesn't block you as far back into the water.
Sakona, can you get a little closer?
Yeah, Cyclona, can you just step in a bit further?
Right next to me. Alright, I'm going the wrong way.
He will be submerging in 30 seconds or so, so it's going to be killed, so I don't have to take him away for 30 seconds. Oh, never mind, he's going to do it now. Same again. The tanks will pick up the guardians in the middle. And if the DBS could just focus on the ranged ambushes, he would do that. Okay, and now we can, once that last one's dead, we can all just stand around for 20 seconds and, you know, ask each other how our days have been.
So how was your day?
But, you know,
Yeah, it
apart
was
from-
fine. How was yours?
You know, apart from the hangover, yeah.
Oh. Nice.
There we are. Another super easy boss.
Nice.
And his loot is in this little chest for everyone.
I just love how there's
Resting
no
my pet.
animation for them dying.
So there is a crit and attack power necklace, there is a spell power and spirit trinket, and there is a healing plate chest.
I think my Mythic 6 necklace is actually better than that.
Probably.
Oh yeah, because I lose 33 agility and strength and gain 61 attack power and 22 crit. Yeah, my current neck is better.